Boom! At the open, all-time high for the S&P 500.
It's your boy Jimmy. Jimmy.
Now, what's worth doing is worth doing for money.
Straight from y'all street to Wall Street.
Anybody tells you money's the root of all evil, doesn't make up happen.
Dudes wake up, hope their girl turned on so they can get a little bit. Only woman in the morning, I wanna turn on this. Becky quick. While the average man looking at it's sad like she fine as yeah. I'm over here looking at tails and whips like yeah, I left the mayhem for the market. Now I don't want a dope spot, I want a stock pick. I know that booty got dropped, triggered my stop losses, but I ain't got time for your wop. My V-wops crossing. Rich with hot V's and pushing hot keys. Strategy and plans to make grand. Still in my wife beater, Batman pajamas, house slides, and about 5 hot picks for the day. Cause I like the way the Dow bounce. 4 hot dips on call, so I got options. 2 with a lot of volume, 1 with a double bottle. Now I know dumb money don't understand. Am I talking about my trade or just thinking with my MACD? You see, we different in the way we move. You move with kittens and your dog, I move with bears and bulls. I got a green thought, grow with the marijuana. Waking up with the fun, open up some commas. Jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and egg, make profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs and stop. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Profits. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETL, make profits. I jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and egg, make profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. Yeah. See, me and Jim Cramer been talking mad money. Said today I'm taking a risk. They got the feds coming, but I got support here with me. I call a short squeeze. You get the drop, she pull the trigger, and abort these. If she stay on my watch list, I might have to wife her. But I know better. I'm a true trading group lifer. Call up the Wolf of Weed Street. It's time to flip some profits. Go ahead, be hawking. Get your spot here. I'll double top that in the head and shoulders. Hit him up with this resistance. Watch him roll over. Cause I see John Wicks in contract. If I say I make $1 million a day, well, that's a large cap. You moving average, that's why you get crossed. Get split, get delisted, and knocked off. and I'm setting the whole block off. I'm buying GameStop and selling them roadblocks off. Jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up, watching them hands, make profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packets. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETF. Hey, my family. Hey, go, what we doing, my man? Hey, make profits. Hey, Suge, Mike, what we doing? Hey, make profits. Yo, Wolf, Professor, what we doing? Hey, make profits. That TTG money gang, making profits. We some snipers.
Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. What a day it was. A 200% gain on put options on Alphabet. That's certainly trade of the day inside of True Trading Group. A lot of things pulled back today. The markets pulled back. Tesla pulled back. NVIDIA pulled back. AMD pulled back. Netflix pulled back. We had a whole lot of these tech stocks pulled back. Key support level broken on the Qs. That's the NASDAQ. How much further does this pullback go? Or is this kind of all just going right as planned? Now, if you caught the live stream last night, then you know that we've got a specific target in mind, looking for a little bit more downside on the SPY, and we are now getting right into that level of support. I also talked to you guys about a swing trade idea on last night's live stream. Well, we have officially entered that swing trade idea. Already up over $1 a share on that position, but still in it. One piece of profit off, still in bulk position, looking to be in this trade for probably at least another 1, 2, maybe 3 days. I'll go over and I'll recap with you guys right here on the live just exactly what the game plan is with that trade and what actually the trade is. If you guys want to hop on in and follow me with it, then that's something that we could all go through and look into as a group. Let me just go ahead right now and kind of make sure I got myself hooked up and situated here. Okay. All right, folks. That's what we're going to be talking about here today. We're going to recap trade of the day, which was a 200% gain on Alphabet puts. We'll recap that. I'll go over the swing trade that I entered today and go over the game plan and my targets and my stop loss and everything else. Okay, that's everything that we're going to be talking about here today on this live stream, obviously. And we got to talk about Mr. Putin. Right? What's going on in Russia and how's that going to have an impact on the stock market, if any at all? Right? So what's going on in Russia? Is this going to have any type of impact on the markets? No, this title is not just merely clickbait. Okay. A lot of people might just say, oh man, that's clickbait. It's clickbait. No, this title is not just merely clickbait. It's actually a conversation that's starting to be had on social media. Like what could this possibly do to the stock markets? We will explain a lot more of this in just a short while. Right. So we got a great stream in store for you guys and also some major catalysts that are coming out the rest of this week. We got Jerome Powell is going to be speaking this week. We've got consumer confidence numbers coming out. We've got PCE inflation data coming out. We've got consumer sentiment, personal spending, personal income, Chicago business barometer. We have a lot of things that are coming out this week. Today was a very quiet day as far as economic data goes, but the rest of this week is jam-packed with catalysts that could potentially move this market. So we'll talk about where we see opportunities going forward. So lots to cover. Welcome to the TTG Live, folks. For those that don't know, my name, Michael Edward Paranati. I go by Michael Edward, and I've been trading and investing for over 17 years. I began my career working at a fund in New York City. That's T3 Alpha Fund. And then I had to go through a 3-month educational training program before they ever let me touch $1 of their money. Right? Then 2008 happened, and that was the Great Recession. The stock market crashed, but also the same year received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. Now you fast forward, I'm the co-founder and head trader of TTG, and along with a combined 9 professional trading mods and an over 30-person staff, TTG has helped thousands of traders from all over the world to reach their goals. We actually have members in 115 different countries, truly a global community at True Trading Group. Now, if you guys didn't know, we are the fastest growing and highest rated premium online educational platform available because we combine university level training and investing courses with premium stock market tools. We do live workshops and mentorship on stocks, options, crypto, futures for all styles of trading, day trading, swing trading, and yes, also long-term investing. We take that university level curriculum, we combine it with today's top financial tools that are worth well over $5,000 a year if you were to pay for them on your own. These are tools that you need. They give you more information. They help you make better decisions. They increase your chances of success. You should be using these tools, but they're expensive if you pay for them on your own, about $5,000 a year. That's a lot of money. I know it is. That's why we spend years building relationships with these companies so we can put their products and tools on our platform so that you don't have to pay for them. So right away, it saves you thousands of dollars. Many of you may pay for these tools already. Benzinga, Trade Ideas, Quote Media, Trading View, right? All of these you guys get access to when you guys join the TGG platform. You also get access to our members. Hands down, the most educated, helpful, and supportive community of traders that you're ever going to find. And of course, you get all the real-time trade alerts from the mods and I that I've been able to maintain a cumulative win rate amongst all of us on all of our executions of just around 80% now going on the last 3 years. So again, folks, if you are not part of the community here just yet, subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, turn on your notifications. If you're ready to learn, trade, and profit for real, you've come to the right place because we go live here 6 days a week. Sunday through Friday for free, right on this YouTube channel, myself, other THD mods, one of which you'll meet in a moment, and some special guests drop golden nuggets, give you free lessons and education, trade ideas that can help you guys become better traders. So like I said, smash that like button, guys, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you never miss out on anything that we do here on these lives. All right. So I want to set the tone here a little bit for everybody on this live before I do get into and before we talk about obviously trade of the day, which is Alphabet 200% gain on put options, an absolute monster, just an absolute beast of a monster. We're going to talk about that. We're going to go over the new swing trade that I just entered today. And then we'll talk about obviously what if anything, does what's going on in Russia have impact on the stock market? Okay. Will the stock market react in any way? Right. The question is, would Putin's death impact the stock market? What would happen if that were to take place? This has been a conversation that's been going on social media over the last couple of days. Obviously, if you guys have seen, there's been some stuff going on, over there in Russia, and everyone's asking, everyone's talking about this now on social media. So I wanted to kind of just open things up here. Again, this is a hypothetical, but we're talking about, I want to answer that question. It's been a topic that some people have been asking me about on social media. Like, you guys can go ahead and follow me on social media if you would like. My Twitter handles at MikeEdward_TTG. Again, it's at MikeEdward_TTG. I've actually gotten questions about this over the weekend. And you guys can feel free to give me a follow there. I'm always posting trade ideas and market commentary and analysis on my Twitter. So feel free to reach out, send me a message. All right. But before we get into that, I want to kind of touch base just a little bit upon something that I talked about last night, because I really feel like if you guys missed the live last night, I talked about a question that I was asked over the weekend. We had our in-person meetup. We had a 3-day in-person meetup in Miami over this past weekend. It was Thursday, Friday, Saturday. A bunch of members came down to Miami. And we were able to trade together, do workshops together, have one-on-one sessions, mentoring, and just, build relationships and network. It was just an unbelievable time. It's our second in-person meetup. So again, big shout out to all of our members that came down there. But while I was at this event, I had somebody ask me a very important question. And at the time I couldn't really put it into words, but then as I had time to think about it, I talked about this last night. I want to touch upon it just a little bit in case you guys missed it. And that is, somebody asked me, like, what does it mean to be a trader? Right? Somebody asked me, what does it mean to be a trader? And what I can tell you is that at the time, I didn't really know how to put it into words. But now I'll tell you one thing, it's not for the faint-hearted. That's certainly number one, right? Because you got to bet on yourself. Becoming a trader means you're betting on yourself, right? That's going to be, betting on yourself is not an easy thing to do. It's scary. Right. But it's reserved for the brave, the courageous, the resilient. You bet on yourself every single day as a trader. You bet that you're going to be able to beat the person that's on the other side of the trade, whether it's a computer or a person. When you buy shares or you buy an option, you're not just buying it off of the shelf. There is somebody else on the other side of the trade that is selling that to you. When you sell shares or you sell an option, there's somebody else on the other side of that trade that is buying it from you. Who's right? You or them. So you're betting to be able to control your emotions and trust that you've got the right education, the right tools, and you're part of the right community, that you're going to come out on top more often than not. Now, not everyone's going to win every single time. Nobody wins every single time, right? But you want to make sure you win a hell of a lot more than you lose. And that's obviously what we do here in True Trading Group. Every human is faced with the same challenges. It's like a battle inside their own mind being a trader. People think that being a trader is about being a psychic or making predictions, or it's all about numbers. And that's not what trading really is about. If you ask me what trading really is about, I'll tell you that trading is the biggest internal battle within yourself that you're ever going to experience in your entire life. You learn a lot about yourself when you become a trader. You learn a lot about your emotions. You learn a lot about how you deal with greed and how you deal with fear, how you deal with self-doubt and confidence. You learn a lot. You really, really do. You learn a lot about yourself with your emotions and what your strengths and weaknesses are when you do become a trader. But a lot of people are too scared to step outside of their comfort zone. And when you become a trader, you are stepping outside of your comfort zone, right? Money is a very emotional thing. It gets people very uncomfortable when you start talking and dealing with money. When you become a trader, you can make and or lose money very, very quickly, and lots of it. So in order for you to ever want to get to a point where you can achieve your desires, you can achieve and reach your dreams and your goals, right? You have to step outside your comfort zone. You can't have it both ways. You can't just say, hey, I like where I'm at. I feel safe. I feel secure. I don't like change. You can't say you like that and you want that, but at the same time, say that you want to grow, you want to expand, you want to evolve, you want to progress, you want more for yourself and for your family. If you want more for yourself and your family, you got to step outside that comfort zone. You will never get to where you want to be by staying inside your comfort zone. Anybody that has ever become successful in anything in life, not just trading, you ask any entrepreneur, you ask anybody that has ever built something and has ever achieved more for themselves because they felt that they and their families were worth more than what they were currently achieving, those people will tell you that they did not get there by staying inside of their comfort zone. Regret is the thing that scares me the most. I've never seen anything worse than like people that regret not doing something throughout the course of their life, because time is your most valuable commodity. It's not the money in your trading account, it's time. You can't get time back. You can make money, you can lose money, you can make money. You can't make time and lose time and then make time again. Okay. Time is finite. And, I used an analogy that I actually heard. I heard this actually from, I heard Denzel Washington say this on one of a speech that he gave. I don't remember where he was, but it was a speech that he gave. And he was talking about, I think he was talking to a graduating class, actually, if I'm not mistaken. And he was talking about when it comes time for the end of your life and you're laying on your deathbed and you're taking your last breath and you're at your last moments, you are going to be surrounded by the ghosts of your potential. These are versions of yourself that you never achieved because you were too scared to take the step, to take the leap. You were too scared to step outside the comfort zone. And these ghosts are very disappointed. They're very frustrated. They're very angry because they never got a chance to live, because you never allowed them to live, because you refused to step outside your comfort zone and to take those risks and to bet on yourself. And the thing that Denzel Washington says to this graduating class is, when your time comes and you are on your deathbed and you are taking your last breath, how many ghosts are you going to be surrounded by? How many versions of yourself are you not going to reach and achieve because you stayed inside your comfort zone? And that hit me like a ton of bricks. I was like, whoa. Like when you think about that for a second and you think about how you're actually going to feel in that moment, that is what scares me. You ask me what scares me the most. Okay. What scares me the most, it's not spiders or snakes or zombies or monsters or heights or clowns. What scares me the most is being on my deathbed and knowing I'm about to take my last breath and my entire life of possibilities flies right by my head in front of me. And I regret the things that I did not do. That terrifies me. It terrifies me to no end. I can't even put into words how much that terrifies me. That's why while I'm here, I'm going to step outside my comfort zone and do everything that I possibly can to achieve my goals and dreams that I have set forth for myself and for my family. So when people ask me, like, what does it mean to really be a trader? That's what it means to me. It means stepping outside my comfort zone to help me achieve goals and dreams that I have set forth for myself and for my family. Because the stock market's the greatest equalizer. Have you ever heard that phrase before? Stock market's the greatest equalizer. It means that the market levels the playing field. Everyone says, oh, I want to be rich like Warren Buffett. Of course, everybody wants to be rich like Warren Buffett. But you know what? The way that Warren Buffett became rich, the things that he did, you can do the exact same thing. every stock that Warren Buffett currently owns, you could buy. Every single one. The richest hedge fund managers in the world, people that make $1 billion a year, you could buy the same stocks that they own. And then you can sell the same stocks that they sell. Now, obviously, you won't be doing it at the same time, at the same price, or in the same amounts. But the point is that there is nothing that stops you from that potential success. So you have a hedge fund manager that bought NVIDIA at $150. Now it's at 400. There is nothing preventing you from buying NVIDIA at 150, like many members of True Trading Group did when we added it in the long-term portfolio last year after the stock was down 65% on the year. And now the stock is at 400. You could do that. It doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter what your political affiliation is, your religion, your gender. It doesn't matter any of that stuff. It doesn't matter what country you live. Nothing. None of that matters. It doesn't matter where you sit on the social ladder. None of that matters. You have the same abilities as anybody else. Regardless of your background, everybody has the opportunity to participate and potentially succeed in the market. But you got to understand and know what you're doing. It's foolish. It's arrogant. It's naive to think that you're just going to wake up one day and say, I'm just going to do this stock market thing, acting as if it was some get rich quick scheme. You're stepping into somebody else's professional arena. You realize that. You realize that there are people all over the world that do this for a living. Every single day, this is what they do. To think that you're just going to open up a Webull account or a Robinhood account or a Thinkorswim with a couple $1,000 in it and then just go on Twitter and be like, hey, I'm going to go and I'm going to start buying call options. I'm going to start buying put options. To think that you are going to have even a fraction of the level of success as someone that does it full time is arrogant and foolish. You don't know what you are doing. Of course, you're not going to have the same level of success as someone that does this for a living. That's no different with any other profession, though. It's not because trading is some special top secret thing that is, people on Wall Street keep all this information to themselves. And we don't share the good chart patterns. We don't share the good indicators with retail. That's not what it is. If I showed up at a construction site tomorrow, I just randomly, they're building a building across the street from the office in Miami. I just showed up one day. And I'm like, hey, all right, guys, this is how you've got to do this. And the steel beam's got to be here. You need the bolts over here. This frame, this concrete's got to be poured here. Oh, you need me to knock down that wall? Let me hop up in the crane. Let me knock that wall down. I'm not going to be able to do that. I have no idea how to do any of those things. It would be pretty foolish of me to just show up at a construction site and think I'm going to know what the hell I'm talking about and think I'm going to have any success level whatsoever. I'm not. I'm going to fail miserably. I'm probably going to kill somebody. It's no different when you guys start trading. You have to think and realize for a second that you're stepping into another professional arena and it's a skill. You're learning a skill. It needs to be learned. It's not luck. It's not being a psychic. It's not predicting the future. Trading is about identifying high probability setups, having the education to identify them, then having the patience to wait for them, then having the confidence to execute on them when you see them. That's trading. And implement good risk management along the way. That is what trading is. Let me tell you something, folks. In an industry that is known for preying on people's dreams and people's desires to get ahead for once in their life, that's why people get involved in the markets. They want to get ahead. And they realize that they could get ahead in the markets. They see other people making money. They think, why can't I do that? But there's a lot of different companies and people out there that prey on people's goals of becoming financially successful. And they just, show them, pictures of Lamborghinis and duffel bags of cash and say 10 minutes a day and you can do this. It's all nonsense. That stuff is complete and total nonsense. I worked on Wall Street. Okay. I'll tell you firsthand, there is no special chart pattern. There is no special indicator that's just going to help you guys make $1,000 in 10 minutes every single day for the rest of your life. It doesn't exist. Stop looking for it. It feels damn good to be able to look you all in the face, knowing that about this industry and tell you, yes, True Trading Group is real. Yes, True Trading Group cares about your success. Yes, True Trading Group leaves no trader behind. And yes, the majority of our members are making money, becoming better traders, not because I say so, but because they do. You don't believe me? Watch this. Members of True Trading Group, do me a favor. Type the number 1 in chat right now if you're making money and you guys are becoming better traders. Just go ahead. Type the number 1 right now. if you are a member of True Trading Group and you guys are becoming better traders and you're making money. Just go ahead, type the number 1 in chat right now. Now, if you're not a member of TTG, my advice to you is just to pay attention how many people type the number 1 on this side of the screen, because these people that you see type the number 1, they're your peers. There is no difference between them and you. They found True Trading Group the same way you just did, and that's one of these live streams. They learned more in an hour and a half on a live stream than they learned in the last year on their own. They joined True Trading Group. They've gone through the courses. They have access to the best tools in the industry, and they're part of the best damn community of traders from all over the world that genuinely give a damn about their success. And that is why they're progressing. That is why they're becoming better traders. That is why they're making money. Not because I taught them some special secret, and certainly not because I can predict the future. It's because they're actually learning a skill. That's why all these people are typing the number 1. Okay. They're not luckier than you. They're not smarter than you. They don't have more experience, or, oh, it's because they have more money. We've had a lot of members that started with small accounts. We had a lot of members that started with small accounts. You don't need tens of thousands of dollars in order for you guys to get started. It's just simply not true. We have people that have full-time jobs. Use the mobile app. The mobile app lets you, follow along with everything that we're doing inside chat directly from your cell phone. All right. So that's all I got. Like I said, I want to kind of wanted to set the tone for a little bit and just kind of help you guys, kind of recap kind of what it is that I talked about there last night with everything. And I just think that it's important to kind of make it be known and kind of give you what I think you need to hear. That's the thing about myself, and love me for it, hate me for it. I don't tell you what you want to hear. I tell you what I really honestly think that you need to hear. That's what I really think. I tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. So how many people on the live stream right now are not members? I'm curious. Type the letters TTG if you are not a member. If you're not a member, type the letters TTG. Type the letters TTG if you are not a member of True Trading Group. I just want to see who here is not part of the community here just yet. So just go ahead and type the letters TTG, guys. Again, if you guys are not members. Let's see. Who do we got with us tonight? Sean, Justin Gray, what's up? Jeffrey Huey, Phyllis Cordova, welcome back. Phyllis, I believe I called your name. I don't know why. I recognize the name. Maybe I called your name a couple days ago. Brandon Shee, Cosmic. Brandon says, I used to be. Brandon, you got to get your butt back on in, man. We're making big changes to the annual membership. You better get your butt back in here, Brandon, before we make those changes. Timothy McNally. Jorge Garcia, what? Jorge, you got to get yourself back. You got to get yourself back. Prime Wise. Empty Buckets. Isaac. Great. So we got a bunch of new members that are joining us here today on this live stream. We're also giving away $500 today on this live, guys. We're also giving away $500. Forgot to mention that one earlier. We're giving away $500 to one lucky person on this live stream. Leobardo, what's up? Camille, how are you? Oh, man, Adam. All right, guys, the first code word for today. All right, so here's the deal. I'm giving away $500, right? I'm going to give you 2 code words. Then we're gonna put everyone's name in the wheel of names. We're gonna spin it. If your name is called, you're gonna have to send a text message and give us both code words. All right. If you do not know both code words, then we'll have to spin again, and we'll have to give the give somebody else a chance. You're gonna have to know both code words. All right. So the first code word for the giveaway is mother. Mother. The first code word is mother. All right. Again, the first code word is mother. Mother. That is the first code word for today. Later on in the middle of this live stream, I will give you the second code word, and you will then at that point have to, if your name is called when we spin the wheel, that is when you guys will then have to, that's when you guys will have to, send us a text message and know the 2 code words. All right. So, all right, folks. So with that being said, what I want to talk about right now what I want to talk about right now is the title of this live stream. All right. The title of this live stream is not just clickbait, right? It is actually a real conversation that's being had on social media right now. And it's a question that I actually got from people on social media. Like I said, if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, go ahead. It's at MikeEdward_TTG. You can follow me on Twitter. But I got asked this question, and it's a conversation being had on Twitter, and that is, what would happen to the stock market upon Vladimir Putin's death? That was the question. Okay. So, and you've seen, there's been news networks now that are publishing articles with the same type of topic, posing the same question, like theoretically, what would happen? And it's gotten everybody in a stir on social media, and everyone's talking about what would happen. What would happen? Well, I am not here to talk about anything political. I don't care about, anyone's political views or anything like that on this live stream. All we care about is how do world events affect the stock market? Therefore, understanding that allows us to help to make money and to benefit and profit from these type of movements in the market. Okay, that's what we do as traders. We have to understand, what do events, how do they impact the stock market? And then how can we make money from it? That's what we're here to do. So within the last couple of days, a major story out of Russia has been developing. So I'll give you a quick little summary if you guys are unaware of it. Okay. I don't know how to pronounce this guy's name. Okay. Prigozhin. I don't know how to pronounce the guy's name. Prigozhin. I'm just going to say that. I'm just going to pronounce it that way. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly. I honestly really don't care. But he was in charge of a powerful group in Russia, tried to march towards the capital of Moscow with the aim to remove two important people from government. Before he could get to Moscow, a deal was made to stop the march and avoid any type of fighting or conflict. So according to the deal, this guy, Prigozhin, if I'm pronouncing the name correctly or incorrectly, now again, whatever, has to leave Russia, live in another country. He's going to go live in Belarus. His men who didn't join the march get to stay, but they have to join the Russian army. This whole situation shows that the plan didn't work and that he lost a lot. Now, the Russian leader, Vladimir Putin, who we all know, had to make this deal to avoid a big crisis within Russia itself. But this makes Putin look weak because he had to actually negotiate with someone that he used to just boss around. So now Putin might seem a little less powerful to others within his own country, and this might change how things work in Russia, especially related to the ongoing problems that there are in Ukraine. Now, this guy, Prigozhin's future is definitely uncertain, but he's alive for now. But no one knows what's going to happen next with this whole entire situation. Now, this is just what has happened over the last couple of days. So the conversation that's come up was, well, with all this stuff going on, well, what would have happened? Like, if this were to be the case, what would actually happen to the stock market if something would have happened to Putin? So it looks like this conflict was avoided. But what if there's another situation? Or what if there's something else that goes on within? What would happen? Okay, so let's play that out. If something were to happen, okay, the death of a major world leader, someone like Vladimir Putin, would likely create tremendous uncertainty in global markets, including the US stock market, at least in the very short term. Here are some possible impacts on something like that. And this is any global leader. Yes, we're talking about Putin right now because that's the conversation going on social media, but this can go with any really, prolific world leader that everybody knows and is part of, a major world power. Volatility is absolutely going to happen if something like that were to ever take place. Financial markets, including the US market, are known to react negatively to sudden political instability, right? It's the instability that would be the question mark. It's not about Putin himself. It would be like, well, now what? Who runs the country now? Who's making decisions now? That moment of uncertainty is going to create volatility. The markets do not like political instability, especially when it's related to a major world power like Russia. It was a smaller country, then maybe not that big of a deal, but a major world power like Russia, very big implications. Same thing with China, right? This would have major implications. Investors typically don't like uncertainty. The markets hate uncertainty. And if there were something to happen, the death of Putin, that would certainly bring that about. Now, in the immediate aftermath, we would expect increased market volatility. I would expect a big day in the market where you have like the market would be all over the place. The markets would initially probably move higher because the thoughts that maybe the Ukraine war would end, and then the markets would probably move lower because of, wait, well, then who's going to take over power? Is it going to be someone that is better than Putin? Is it going to be someone that's worse than Putin? And then you're going to have the markets will start to react and start to be going up and down and up and down. It'll be this wild, crazy momentum and volatile type of day. But then you have what's going to happen to the energy sector. Now, the energy sector, given Russia's significant role as a global energy supplier, the death of the leader of Russia would have significant implications for energy companies. Okay. Now, a lot of you thought that maybe this title today was going to be just kind of clickbait. It's not. Let's actually have this conversation, because particularly if this were to lead to instability or a change in Russia's energy policy, you could see a drastic change in supply levels of oil on the global stage. This could affect U.S. energy stocks and also have broader implications for the economy due to the role that energy plays in it. Then you have defense stocks. Well, if the geopolitical climate were to heat up due to increased tensions over uncertainty, maybe following his death, who's responsible? What if they don't know who's responsible? Right? Defense stocks might see a rise as governments could be more likely to increase their defense spending as everybody points fingers on who might have been the person to do it. These are the type of things that I think about when people ask me these questions, right? Emerging market investments. Russia's economy is categorized as an emerging market. It's not, their economy is nothing compared to the United States or China. It's considered an emerging market. The death of their leader might lead to increased risk for investors in emerging markets, emerging market ETFs, potentially leading to short-term sell-offs in the emerging market asset class. A lot of ETFs, a lot of mutual funds that are invested in emerging markets. I, for one, have exposure to emerging markets. It's not a very large, percentage of my portfolio, but I feel like everybody should have some emerging markets. I actually really like India. I'm very bullish on India over the next several years, and I have some exposure there in my long-term portfolio. But then you have currency market fluctuations, right? Currencies, Forex. If you guys trade Forex, I don't trade Forex, but fluctuations in the currency market could also impact the U.S. stock market. What happens to the value of the dollar and everything else if something like that were to happen? Now, I'm not a Forex expert. I don't pretend to really give I don't try to give a lot of advice on currencies and Forex. I've never traded Forex in my entire life, so I don't really know what the relationships or make any type of predictions on that, but I do know that you can expect volatility in the currency markets. And then the long-term impact on the U.S. markets would depend on how Russia's political situation evolved after Putin's death. If a new leader continues along the same lines as he, or if the markets may quickly stabilize. However, if the new leadership takes Russia in a different direction, that could either, boost markets to the upside if it's a more of a friendly, personality, or it could upset the markets depending on the nature of that change. So it's essential to remember that these are only possibilities. What I'm talking to you about are just possibilities. We're having a hypothetical conversation right now because this is a conversation being had on social media, and I wanted to talk about it. I wanted to address it. Okay. So markets are influenced by a wide range of factors, guys, and the actual impact could be different based on the broader economic and geopolitical context at the time. So very important. Again, I want to just say that this is not something that you take, for stone. I just want to have this conversation with you guys. And I hope you found it helpful, right? Because it's, these conversations start out as kind of, without real direction or without real meaning. And then, and all of a sudden you start to think about it and start to piece things together. At some point, something like that is going to happen, right? Natural death. At some point, something like that's going to happen, right? He's certainly not going to be voted out of power. So at some point, this will come to, a head, and understanding these impacts on something like that with a global leader, I think is very important for you guys to understand how the markets would react to something like that. All right. So I hope you guys found that helpful. All right. I hope you guys found that helpful. I don't know. Right. And a nice little conversation for us to have. And it is what it is. But we do have to welcome McCall. McCall, is that how I'm pronouncing that? I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. McCall. We got to welcome McCall. Guys, welcome McCall to the TTG fam. So we got a new member to the TTG community. Everybody welcome McCall. So let me actually kind of put things into perspective a bit on what's happening with True Trading Group. We are making big changes to our annual membership. All right. We told members about this today. We told some people, we told people about this on the live stream last night, but we're going to be making some big changes to the TTG annual membership. So we've been giving people a chance to join the TTG fam for a steep discount before we make those changes. I'm giving you guys, a final chance here to do this. Okay. So what you can do now is we're offering a 63% discount on the annual membership before we make these changes. Right now, the annual membership comes with all of our courses and all of our tools. You do not have to pay anything extra for courses or tools. Every single course in our curriculum is included. It's a simplified and expanded upon version of what I learned working at the fund in New York. Joe, if you want to actually post up the link in chat, people can actually click on the link and they can see for themselves a list of every course that they're going to have access to. So you guys can go ahead and you guys can click on that link and see everything. You'll get access to all the courses, beginner courses, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto futures, you name it, we've got it, right? And then all of our tools are included as well. These are $5,000 worth of tools. Ben Zinga Pro's newsfeed, Quote Media's full book level 2, Trading Views charting software, the Trade Ideas scanner, a simulator that lets you trade stocks, options, crypto, and futures with fake money but real-time data, unusual options activity, dark pool data, options flow, short data, a trading journal, a social sentiment scanner, analyst ratings and stock profiles, congressional trading data, insider trades made by management. All of this is included when you join our annual membership now. We are making changes to that annual membership very soon. So we are giving people one last chance by going to ttgoffer.com. You then must use the coupon code TTG121. You have to manually type in that coupon code. It does not do it automatically. You have to manually type in TTG121, click apply code. Then the price will drop down to just $800 for the entire year. The price is normally $2,212. If you were to go to the site directly on your own, since you're on this live stream, I'm giving you the coupon code. You can use it to get 63% off. Drops the price down to just $800. Go to ttgoffer.com, use the code TTG121. That comes out to $2.19 a day. It's $66 a month. That's what $800 a year comes out to be. And again, it's all the courses and it's all of the tools. You don't have to pay extra for any of those things. Now, if you used to be a member, so I saw there was a couple of people on here that used to be members and you guys want to come back, or if you used to be a trial member and you guys want to join, you have to send us a text message because we have to whitelist your email address. So text the number that you see now at the bottom of your screen, 786-505-4049. Again, that is 786-505-4049. Text that number with your name and email, and we'll whitelist your email address and we'll get you guys set up with the $800 price point. That's 63% off. I stand behind this platform, guys. I'm going to make myself very clear. Anyone that joins True Trading Group, you guys, we offer a double your money back guarantee. I don't think you need it, but it's there for peace of mind. We've only had to give a refund to 2.49% of all of our members since 2016. And we're 5-star rated on Trustpilot with over 2,200 reviews, and 78% of our members renew their membership or have gone on to become lifetime members. That's why I'm able to offer you guys double your money back, because our refund rate's 2.49. If our refund rate was 15 or 20%, we wouldn't be able to do it. We'd go out of business. So it's 2.49. So we can. It's simple. This is how it works. You join today for $800. And when you join today, you're grandfathering yourself in at that price. So even next year, if the membership's $2,500 next year, it doesn't matter. You will only have to pay $800 to renew. So the price you pay when you join is the price you pay. You're locking yourself in at the $800 price point. Okay. So you'll be $800 now, and you'll be $800 when you renew. And I'm confident you're going to want to renew because 78% of our members do, right? So that's something you guys can consider and you can think about there as well. But if you join now for $800, go through our courses, pass our quizzes, attend one study group, actually utilize the platform that you are subscribing to. And if you can't make $800 back at least one time during your membership, I'll give you back $1,600, double what you paid to join. I'm dead serious. We'll give you back $1,600. Folks, you just have to go to ttgoffer.com and use the code TTG121. Click apply code. Price drops to $800. All right. And again, if you guys have any questions at all, don't hesitate. We're fully transparent. We're an open book, 786-505-4049. All right. Text that number. All right, folks. Now, with that, let's move on to the core topics of the live stream. And we're going to kick things off with trade of the day inside of True Trading Group. Not 100, but 200% gain on put options on Alphabet. Just an unbelievable trade, an absolute home run for one of our mods and some members inside of True Trading Group. And to help me walk through this trade and to, talk through the analysis and to analyze the setup and tell you guys about the entire trade, we're going to bring on one of our TTG Pro Trading mods. So with that, fam, give a big TTG Ayo to Shy. There she is. What's going on? Oh wait, I don't hear her. Can everybody else?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, now I can. Now I can hear you. Perfect. Okay. I thought maybe it was on my end.
No.
Yes, we can hear you. Shy, how are you?
I'm good.
I'm sure you're feeling better. I'm sure you're feeling better today.
I am feeling better today.
I'm glad you're feeling better today. This is a fantastic trade. Just an unbelievable trade. Kind of talk us through it. Trade of the day. Hands down, not even close. Trade of the day today inside of chat. So kind of talk us through the setup, right? Like what was the setup that you saw? And then let's go through the actual trade and the execution.
Yeah, so all of my trades start pre-market. So pre-market, I go kind of through my watch list and I'm looking for relative weakness and relative strength. And when the SPY was down, I think like 0.2%, Google was down 1.2%. So that was telling me that it was relatively weak. And then, so that's kind of what put it on my radar, on my watch list. I moved it to the top and said, I just want to take a look at it and see if it's going to remain weak, because when you can identify like pre-market relative weakness and relative strength, then it's just an easier trade because you catch the momentum that the stock already wants to go from pre-market. So off the bell, my level was 122. I'm just pulling up my charts 1 second. So I had a level of 122. Mm-hmm. But you had the previous day's close sitting at about 122.50. So essentially I was risking 50 cents to make like
I don't know, to make a lot. I don't know.
to make a lot, right? But the first take would have been like at the lower day, so which is like 120, right around 120-ish. So that risk reward already was just right there. Well, we got up off the bell. We kind of pushed through a little bit. But the market was strong. So the market was strong off the bell. I'm watching Google. But we get to that 122 area. And if you see that topping tail we put in, up there, now I'm really watching it.
Yeah,
right?
It's like 122.50, 122.60.
Yeah. So like now I'm watching it and I'm trying to see if we're going to reject from this area. And you also have the previous day's close kind of sitting up there as well.
Yep.
Yep. So I'm kind of seeing like, if we reject from this area, then I'm just going to put my stop right around that 123 area. And again, you're risking like 50 cents, right? So the risk reward was there. And then all of a sudden we just got this volume that just came in. So on that long red candle is where I entered the trade. I alerted the 121 puts for this week. I normally trade the weekly options. And because I do that, I typically go with contracts that are in the money or like right at the money. Because I'm trying to get that the higher the delta, the more we get paid. So I entered that trade at 10:13, 121 puts for $1.12. That's what I alerted. And then this thing just rolled over.
Man. Yeah. Just absolutely fell apart.
Yeah, those contracts. My last take was at 12.55 for 310, so almost 200%.
Just I think some members caught him though.
Yeah. I mean, because some of them went for the 120s. I went for the 121. But just to
Yeah.
give you the take profits, I did take some off at 1031 at 120. That was only one contract, just because the market started doing something weird. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but the bid was higher than the ask, and it was just wonky to me.
Yeah,
So
that was pretty weird. A bunch of people saw that.
So I just wanted to make sure I could still sell the contracts if I needed to.
Right.
And then at 1034, I sold some at 140. At 1122, I sold some at 180. At 1211, sold some at 205. And then 1220, 230. That was the 100%. And then at 1255, I just was like holding on. Like, I'm just going to ride this thing down, use the trade line pretty much as my stop. So I'm at 310. I'm still in a very small piece of it, trying to see if we get down and touch that 50-day moving average.
I love it.
Right around.
I love it. I love it. I really, really do. You know, this is, and you know too, like, and we've been talking. We've talked a lot about Alphabet over the last couple of days. Oh, we do have to welcome Camille.
Welcome, Camille.
We got to welcome Camille. Camille, welcome to the family. Newest member of the group. Camille, welcome to the fam. Guys, again, go to ttgoffer.com. Use the coupon code TTG121. Click apply code. The price drops all the way down to $800 for the entire year. That's all of our courses. That's all of our tools, without any upsell for courses or tools. But we are making some big changes to our annual membership very soon. We're giving people one last chance to get the all-inclusive annual membership for just $800. If you have questions, text us. If you used to be a member or used to be a trial member, you also have to text us. We got a whitelist your email. And you can also text to this number if you have questions, 786-505-4049. Remember, you've got a double your money back guarantee. I don't think you need it, but it's there for peace of mind. All right. We've only had to give a refund to 2.49% of our members. All right. That's why I can offer you guys double your money back.
And, you know, it's interesting because I think you mentioned Google a lot before, like that 123 area. And then we broke beneath it and went back and couldn't quite get above it. And like, it was just, for me, it was just relatively weak this morning.
Yeah. And it's felt like that too, honestly, like for the last couple of weeks, you know, like when you look at all the stocks that went crazy with AI,
yeah,
Google's lagged, you know, like it's lagged AMD, it's lagged Microsoft, it's lagged Meta, it's lagged Nvidia, it's lagged Broadcom, it's lagged ASML, it's lagged Adobe. I mean, it's lagged.
It's been the weakest stock out of all the big name tech. And I've tried to short this thing like down. I've shorted it down to 123, hoping that level would break before, but the level held, right? So one piece of profit and then it's over, right? So now you get this push, like when you break beneath a key support level like that, then you expect that level to become resistance automatically. Yeah. I mean, I kind of been stalking this thing for the past 2 weeks, on it, off it, on it, off it. And today it was Google's day. Yeah.
Very nicely done. Great trade. Beautiful entry. You know, it was a patient entry, you know, and I think that was, I mean, it's patient. It was a patient because you could have stepped in, you know, some traders would have stepped in here and then got stopped out, you know, and then you see the thing kind of like roll it after that, but a really nice, beautiful patient entry, kind of trusting the levels up there. And then you got the entry, then the stock just rolled, you know, and it's not a surprise. You get a pullback day in the market. You know, Alphabet's been relatively weak compared to the other areas of tech. As soon as the markets actually start really giving you pullbacks, the stocks are moving to the downside, you know? And I like the idea that you've got still a piece of the position on as you're looking at this 50-day moving average. That 50-day is still, that 50-day puts you down around like 117.
Yeah.
So, you know, if you can catch another $2 of downside, that's going to be even better. You know, on the, you said nearly 200%, you got a contract left. That's just a rider. And if you get down to 117, man, that's going to be a monster.
Yeah. You know, and I guess the impetus behind holding a small piece is the fact that we got all this, you got Powell speaking, right? You got all this economic data coming out. Yeah. We get a little fear, you know, the data doesn't even have to be bad. I'm not trading based on the data. I'm just trading based on, there's so much coming out this week that if we get a little fear in the market, that'll just take me down to it. And then I'll just take my final. Yeah. You know, like if the data could come out perfect, but
Yeah,
Yeah,
which one y'all gonna say? That's what we
yeah,
gotta.
but it's so much fear that may come into the market between now and Friday. I'm thinking that I could probably at least get down there and test that 117 level.
Yeah, I like it.
And
I mean,
plus,
listen,
when the core trading that you taught me, when you do that, it allows you to stay in the trade a little bit longer because there's no way I could go red on this trade at all. We're up 200%. Yeah.
yeah, it is that you've taken way too much profit off on this one. Taking way too much profit off on this one. Yeah, Shy, listen, great trade. Just unbelievable. Just well done, well thought out, well planned, well analyzed, and then well executed. So nice job on Alphabet. Congrats to all members that were able to capitalize on this Alphabet trade with Shy. Still riding a piece. It still looks good. Stock closed at the low of the day today. Close at the low of the day. We'll see if we can get a little bit more downside. Maybe a gap down tomorrow, down towards that 118, 117.
Yeah, that'd be
final take.
But if we don't, like if we get a gap up to 120 and it's struggling right there, I may even reload the position. And stick with the 121. I don't mind going into money a little bit. I may just small tier one, so I'm not giving back any of my profits or anything. But if we can't get back over 120, that could be a reload zone for those who didn't catch it. But it was money in the bank today.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a cha-ching for sure. So congrats, Shy, on this one. Just another banger. Trade of the day. Inside chat today. It's not even close. Trade of the day. Congratulations, TTG fam, for capitalizing on a nearly 200% gain on put options. And that trade still does have a small piece that is live. So, Shy, thanks for coming on and sharing this with everybody. And congrats on a great trade. I'll see you tomorrow.
I'll see you all in chat tomorrow. One more cha-ching.
There it is. Yes, there it is.
All right, bye, y'all.
All right, Shy, take care. So there you guys have it, guys. All right. So beautiful trade. Trade of the day there. Trade of the day there for Alphabet. And now I want to go over and we'll talk about the trade that I got into today. And it's a swing trade. Okay. It's a swing trade. I entered today and it is Carvana. And what I would like to do is I want to zoom this in. I want to show you, everyone take a look at Carvana's chart. All right, everyone take a look at Carvana's chart. See what it looks like. See the candle that was put in today, right? See the candle that was put in today. So focus on this candle that you just see here put in today, right? This is the price action from today. Now, on my live stream last night, I told you that one of my ideas was a swing trade short on Carvana if the stock bounces back up to 22.50. Right. So that was going to be one of the trade ideas that I gave you guys last night. We also talked about Tesla short last night. If you guys caught the live stream last night, we talked about Tesla short on this head and shoulders pattern. I'm actually surprised it happened today. I didn't even think that I thought maybe this would happen, deeper into the week, but we did it today. And you broke underneath that neckline. We talked about 248. And a lot of members were able to capitalize on that break through 248 and then the follow through to the downside. Now stock trading 240. Looks like it wants a one-way ticket. And it has a date with a gap fill. The gap fill is 235. 235 is the target for Tesla. Again, if you guys caught the live stream last night, I gave you some of the top trade ideas that we had coming into the week. Short Tesla off of this head and shoulders break was right up there on that list. And your final take profit target is the 235 gap fill. If you missed the live last night, I highly recommend you guys go back and check it out. This is why you got to subscribe. You got to turn on your notifications. I'm always doing these lives 6 days a week. I don't just cover what happened today. I'm not a Monday morning quarterback. I tell you what I think is going to happen. And I tell you how I plan on making money for the days to come, not just the days that passed. So Tesla, congrats to that on members. But let's go ahead and let's talk about this Carvana. I've got a video clip actually that I took for you guys. This is a video from last night's live stream. It's a short little minute and a half clip where I go over the trade analysis and the plan with Carvana. Let's go ahead and play that clip from last night. Back onto Carvana. So now this is what I'm looking for now. I'm looking for a bounce back in Carvana back to $23. $23. We're looking for $22.75 to $23. Because now you see the trade line I don't know why my cursor doesn't match up with where right now my cursor is on the blue line, but you guys see it off in outer space. I don't know why. You'll see that teal blue line with the green hours, you see how it's been support, right? It's been support. Now we cracked under it on Friday. So what I would like to see is a little bounce back towards 423. Back towards 23 like that. And then for it to become resistance. And then for us to then drop back down further. Eventually, I don't think this happens in one day, but eventually I think the stock gets back to like $18, $19. Eventually the target that I have for Carvana is right down here. It's right around this 18 and change area that you guys see there drawn on my screen. And you know what else lines up with that? The trade line. So the trade line sits right around $22.75 to $23. Now, if I take you guys right here to a 3-minute chart real quick, I actually want to show you that level. So I said 23 to 22.75, right? So 23 to 22.75 is the trade line. Well, look at what else you have here. Look at that level of support, and then look at that level of support. So and look at this level of support. So not only is that $23 level the trade line, which I'm looking for to now become resistance, it's also been support for 3 out of the 4 last trading days. You see that we're support on the 22nd, the 21st, and on the 20th. So now what I want to see, this is a trade idea. Listen, this is if the stock gets back to 23. So if you see tomorrow, if you see the stock does this back to 2022, like 50, I'm going to short the stock right there. 22.50, I'm stepping in, I'm short it. My stop loss is going to be up around 23.40. Right, I'm going to short this thing 22.50 to 23. Anywhere in that zone, I'm going to get short. My stop will be around 23.50, and then we're going to look to see if we reject off that level and then continue the new downtrend and work our way back to this support level that you see back here. That's my target. Okay, so we're going to go after Carvana. They're short, roll that bad boy over, and make the move to the downside. So there you guys have it. So that's the video clip from last night where I went over last night, trade ideas for the week. I told you if this stock gets back up towards 22.50, I'm jumping in, I'm taking it short, and that's exactly what we did today. Now, remember, when we go back to the charts here in a second, remember, I told you, pay attention to the candle that was put in place today. Well, if you just saw in the video clip, I drew a candle for you guys in the live stream last night. That's exactly the candle that we got today. So far, all is going as planned. And what I would look for going forward is now I'd like to see Carvana do this tomorrow. I'd like to see a nice big red candle there tomorrow for Carvana and see if we can get that move. See if we can get this move to the downside and then pay me and get down into this level. We already got a nice little piece of profit off on the table on this trade. Let's go into the intraday and let's go through the levels. So we said, watch for the bounce to watch for the bounce back to 22.50. And then here is that 22.50 resistance level. I just want to draw it out so you guys can all see it. It was resistance here from Friday. You guys see all that resistance there on Friday, right? And I said, if we bounce back up into this zone and then there's that previous support. So it used to be support. Then we broke under it Friday and it became resistance. So today on the bounce back up into it, I stepped in, damn near almost top tick this thing, folks. I got short right there. Okay, right there is where I am short Carvana. Okay, I damn near almost top tick this thing. I put my order out. I let the stock just come right up into my area and fill my orders. And it was just a thing of beauty. Right, took the trade right there for the short. Members jumped in the July 7th $21 strike put and jumped in the trade right here. And the stock rolled over down to the low of the day. We took our first piece of profit off in front of the low of the day. So there's the entry. There's the first take profit. And now I'm still in bulk position. First piece is off the table. I'm still in this position. And again, I'm looking for more downside tomorrow. If there is a gap up tomorrow, I'll just tell you guys this now. If there's a gap up tomorrow, let's say the stock gaps up to around here tomorrow. If we very quickly, if you put in a candle that looks like this, let's say we gap up and then right off the open, you get like a big, strong red candle that looks something like this. You may even see me reload the position and get back to full size because I did take, like I said, I took about 25% of my position off the table right there at the low. But if you gap up, I'm looking for this level to still be resistance and looking for a quick sell-off. And then we'll look for the follow through move and look for the stock to break through today's low. And then eventually my target, like I said, is going to be down here around like 18 and a half ish is kind of the target that I have there for Carvana. So again, this is a swing trade. I got in it today. I got one piece of profit off the table already, and I'm still in it. And we'll see if I get my target. All right. We'll see if I get my target. That's going to be down there around 1850. And I'll go back to the daily chart just to show you. Let me delete everything on these. I'll go back to the daily chart so you can see this, the target. It's this support level right here. All right. That support level you see right here, this double bottom, right? Almost call it like a triple bottom. That's my target. All right. See those lows? 1, 2, 3. That is my target. All right. And depending on the volume when we get down here, you might even see me hold on to so what I would like to do in front of that 1850, right? The bulk of my position is going to come off the table. So I'll be getting out of more than half of my position once we get down to 1850. But then I might hold maybe 10 or 15% of my size and see if we break it and actually fill the gap down to 16. Because 16 then becomes your gap fill, and that'll take you back to these previous highs and then close that gap. And that could be, if you want to be aggressive with it, you want to hold on to a piece for a runner. If the stock really falls apart, then you could look for that $16 target. But I'm taking profits off in front of 1850, and then I'll hold the small piece and see if we go lower and fill that gap. And that's the game plan there, folks, with Carvana. All right. So this is the stuff that this is what we do in True Trading Group. It's like the way that I came on the microphone. I came on the live stream last night and I went over with you my trade ideas, the game plan. I give you exactly, hey, if this, then that, we see this, I'm going here, I'm going there. So you guys know exactly what the game plans are and where the focus is. And we do this every day inside chat as well. So you guys don't have to be guessing, on what stocks the moderators are focusing on. You know exactly what stocks we're focusing on before the day even begins. So Vernon is going to be able to follow along now. Vernon's the newest member of the THD fam. Everybody welcome Vernon. Everybody welcome Vernon. All right. Everybody welcome Vernon, newest member of the group, guys. Welcome Vernon. So guys, remember, go to ttgoffer.com. All right. Then use the coupon code TTG121, click apply code. The price will drop from $22.12. It's going to say $22.12 when you go to ttgoffer.com. You have to manually use the code TTG121, click apply code, and the price drops down to $800. The price you pay tonight, $800, that's the price you pay for life. So you're good when you comes time for you to renew next year. Doesn't matter. Our membership could be $2,200 again, could be $2,500. You'll only pay $800 to renew. Now that's important because 78% of our members have renewed their membership or have gone on to become lifetime members. So I'm pretty confident you're going to want to renew yours. All right. We have the double your money back guarantee to give you peace of mind, although I don't think you need it. So we've only had to give a refund to 2.49% of users. If you go through our courses, pass our quizzes, attend one study group, and use the platform that you are subscribing to, then if you guys are unable to make $800 back at least one time during your membership, that's the fee, $800. If you guys can't make that back at least one time, I'll give you back $1,600. That's a deal when you guys join True Trading Group. If you used to be a member and you want to come back home, or maybe you used to be a trial member and you regret not joining then and you're ready to join now, you have to send us a text message because we have to whitelist your email address. So you got to send us a text to 786-505-4049. Again, that is 786-505-4049. Phone number is right at the bottom of your screen. Text that number. Also, we're fully transparent. We are an open book. So if you guys have any questions at all about myself, about the mods, about anything, you text that number. We'll be happy to answer anything that you guys have. All right. So there you guys have it. There it is, folks. So trade the day today, Alphabet, fantastic trade by Shai and a bunch of members were able to capitalize on that. I got myself into the Carvana trade. We got a piece of profit off the table already, and we'll see if we can get more. Again, it's an intended swing. My stop loss is up around $23. We'll see if there's maybe, if I get more downside tomorrow. If not, I'm okay just sitting in the position tomorrow. Like I said, it is a swing trade. So I do plan on being in this for at least a couple of days. All right. And in True Trading Group, we do everything. We day trade and we swing trade. We also do long-term investment stuff as well. So there's something for everyone inside TTG. We do stocks, we do options, we do futures, we do it all. Small caps, mid caps, large caps, high volatility, low volatility, days, swings, you name it, we do it. There's something for everybody inside the group because it's not just me. There's 9 pro traders that are calling out trades throughout the course of the day. All right. Nice, Ken. Ken goes, I was watching last night, Mike, so I jumped on that put trade on Carvana, looking for the weakness to continue. Nice, Ken. Get your butt in chat, bro. We'll trade it live. We'll trade it live together. All right. So we'll see. Right. We'll see. I'm looking for that level to be resistant. I'm looking for that trade line. Right. So let's go deeper into this. This trade line. It's a 9 exponential moving average. This teal blue line you see on the screen, that's the 9 exponential moving average, right? See how it used to be support, and then you broke it on Friday, and then today it was resistance? So that was all part of the plan. We talked about that last night on the live stream, right? So it used to be support. Now it's acting as resistance, right? So you see support, support, support. Now it's resistance, okay? So I'm just looking for that to stay resistance now and push the stock to the downside. But what else we have here, the reason why I really love this 16 level as a target is because you just got a golden cross, which is actually a bullish indicator where the 50-day moving average crosses above the 200-day moving average, and the 50-day moving average is on an uptrend. But if you fast forward, let's say two days from now or 3 days from now, this 50-day moving average is going to continue its uptrend because the price is currently above it. So it'll continue curling higher, and then you'll get up to 16. So this 50-day moving average is going to get to 16 in the next couple of days. So that lines up with this gap fill and this previous level of resistance. That's why this is such a beautiful target area for the stock. And then you get there, that's it. I'm done. I'm out. I'm taking my profits. That would be if we get to 60, that is a huge win if we get down to 16. So we'll see if we get it, but that's the game plan. That you guys know kind of my analysis. You now know what I'm thinking and what I plan on doing. And it's my pleasure to share it with you guys. And, hopefully the next day or two, we can come on here, we can do a boom and we can talk about how much money that we made. Right. So, and if not, we'll talk about it as well. And we'll talk about why maybe things didn't work out. But right now, so far, things are looking pretty good. All right. So there we have it, folks. Guys, how many people are still on the live stream right now that are not members of True Trading Group? I'm curious how many people are still on here. Just do me a favor, type the letters TTG if you are not a member. If you're not a member, just go ahead and type the letters TTG if you are not a member of True Trading Group. I'm going to see who we still have on here that's not a member. And then we got giveaway time coming up, folks. Justin Gray, what's up, man? John Bobron, what's going on? Empty buckets, one of these days. One of these days. Phyllis is still here. I love it. Phyllis putting in the work. Prime Wise, welcome back. Timothy McNally, Matthew Davis, Job Severe. First time I've ever seen you here, man. Welcome. Chris H., how are you? Just connected from Italy. Yes, Pass 2910. My favorite place on earth. Italy. My favorite place on earth. All right, folks. Well, listen, it's giveaway time. All right. We've got the second code word. All right. The second code word for tonight. Right. The second code word for tonight. Remember, I'm giving away $500 right here on this live stream. You need to know both code words. The first code word I gave out in the beginning of the live. The second code word is right now, and it is Russia. All right, it's Russia. Russia is the second code word for tonight. Build It Up says, what put option did you get on Carvana? None. I didn't get an put option. I shorted the stock itself when we popped up to 22.20. Okay, so I shorted the stock when we popped up into the 22.20s, but I alerted to members the July 7th $21 strike put option. Okay, so I alerted the July 7th $21 put option for Carvana. So I always will give you guys. So like if I trade the equity, which I usually do, I'll give you an option. If you want to follow me on the trade, I'll give you an option contract you can follow me with. So I understand, if I trade, let's say if I trade, NVIDIA, not everybody has the capital to trade, a $400 stock, right? I understand that. So whenever I trade an equity, I'll give you an option contract that you can follow me on if you want to follow the trade. So I shorted Carvana, the stock. I alerted members if they want to follow me, I would go after the July 7th, $21 strike put. Okay. Thank you, Philip Washington. I appreciate it. So we'll see. We'll see if we get the follow through, guys. We'll see if we get the follow through there on Carvana. All right, guys. So that was the second code word. Like I said, we are giving away $500. You need to know both code words. And if your name is called, so in just a moment, we're going to spin the wheel of names. If your name is called, you have 5 minutes. If your name is called, you got 5 minutes to send a text message with both code words. Okay. And then you will win $500. Now, how do you get the 500 if you actually do win? Simple. Have a PayPal or a Venmo account, and we'll just send it to you. Just like that. That's simple. It is that simple. All right. How are we doing, Adam? Are we ready to spin the wheel or nope, not yet? All right. We need 1 more minute, guys. Adam is just getting the wheel of names ready. Anybody have a question for me? Maybe I'll take a question while Adam is getting the wheel of names ready. So if you guys have any questions for me, go ahead, fire them off. You want me to take a look at a stock or something specific, any specific question that you have for me, I'll be happy to answer while we wait for Adam to get up the wheel of names so we can do our giveaway. Thoughts on Meta? My thoughts on Meta is that Meta has run its course. Meta did not quite fill its gap, but we got pretty damn close and we got to some mid-gap resistance. So once we broke into this gap, and I'll draw it out, this gap right here, this was the first big earnings gap down for Meta when they had that disastrous gap down, when they really missed on earnings and scared the crap out of everybody. You had that huge gap down, right? Once you broke above that gap, which happened at the end of May, stock's been a straight up long, but you just ran into mid-gap resistance, and that's going to be these previous pivot lows from January. I just think the stock has kind of, run its course a little bit. You have an engulfing candle here today. You're engulfing multiple days of price action. You just have a support level here that's in the mid 270s, 275, 276 is a support level. I don't know if it's necessarily an easy short because it is an extremely strong stock. I just think that this is a stock, I just think that this is a stock that if you're long for trades, I'm not talking about like long-term portfolios. If you're long for trades, then I think that it's time to take your profits off the table. I think the stock has run its course, and I think it's the upside is going to become a little bit more challenging for Meta now that we're up into this resistance zone. So, maybe you can get a little bit of a balance if you're a scalper, maybe get a balance off 275, 276. But, over the next couple of weeks, I think there's a higher likelihood Meta is back at 260 than it is at 300 or 310. All right. What are your thoughts on your SPY put leaps? Good question. I'm still in the tier 1 position. I have not added to the SPY put position yet. I'm just being super patient with it, and I want to make sure we get back underneath 430. As long as if we can get back, this 430 was a huge resistance level, right? We tried to break above it. We did break above it. Now we're going to pull back and test it. What I want to make sure, Wizard, is that level fails. If that level fails, then I feel pretty good adding to the position, and then I have a clearly defined stop loss, and I can add to the position. What I don't want to have happen is add to the position, and then 430 holds, and the market start to climb back higher, right? So I've got plenty of time. I'm just being patient, and if 430 does not hold, then at that point I might step in and then add to that position. Okay? All right, guys. Adam is ready with the wheel of names. It's giveaway time, folks. It is giveaway time. Let's go ahead. We're going to pull up the wheel of names. All right, so here's the wheel of names. So what's going to happen here, we're going to spin this wheel. What's up, buddy?
Hey, man, you can keep going.
Oh, okay. So Adam's going to spin this wheel, and if your name is called, you will have 5 minutes to send a text message to the number at the bottom of your screen. 786-505-4221. Again, 786-505-4221. Okay, so if your name is called, you must text that number with both code words, 786-505-4221. You have to text that number with both code words if your name is called. Good luck, guys. Stella Myers. Stella Myers. Congratulations. You have 5 minutes to send a text message to the number at the bottom of your screen with both code words. Stella Myers. The clock starts now. Is she good, Adam? Or yep, she's good. Okay. All right, Stella, you got 5 minutes. I hope you're on this.
Yeah!
I hope you're on this live stream, Stella. 500.
Yo, somebody just sent me the code word asphalt again.
It's from last night.
No, it's not from last night.
I'm saying someone did that last night.
Yeah, that's why I said the word again.
Mm.
Those are context clues in my verbiage.
Not for people that are watching the live stream that did not come to last night's live stream, Adam.
Mm-hmm. Well, again implies that it's happening.
Right, but
Yeah.
it could have happened earlier on this live stream.
Mm-mm. It didn't.
It certainly could have.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Stella, you got a couple of minutes. Everyone keeps asking me about Apple, so let me talk about Apple. I see a lot of questions about Apple. While we wait for Stella to send the text message. And guys, I mean, Apple's just sitting here. It's a hair off of its all-time high.
Can you hurry up with this feedback so I can address the question, please?
Address what question?
One that is within the chat.
Sure. The stock is a hair off of its all-time high. The support level for Apple is really around 182 to 183. And until Apple is underneath 182, 183, I don't think you should be trying to short it. It's one of the strongest stocks in the entire market. Just because the stock is not a good long does not mean that it's a good short. The support level is 182 to 183. Once it's under that, I would feel better about more downside. Good.
Okay. Here's a comment from Strecker, which is also my safe word. Strecker says, we should bring back the Porsche and Tesla giveaways. Interesting. Joe, can you get Samer for me, please? Mike, can you explain what this person... First of all, if you're not a member and you have no idea what we're talking about right now, as far as Porsche and Tesla, can you guys do me a favor? If you're not a member of True Trading Group and you're still on this stream, just type in TTG, please. You're great. Type TTG if you're not a member of True Trading Group. Go ahead. There's Justin. Just trust me. There's Matthew Davis. It's okay. It's 3 keyboard strokes on your computer. There's 800 people in here. You guys can do it. Remember that that counter we had with the Porsche and the Tesla?
It's blurry. Yeah, I do remember.
A long time ago?
Mm-hmm.
How hard would that be to bring back?
I don't know. We gotta look at it.
Probably not hard. I think all you did was comment it out.
Yeah, but there might be conflicts on when you go to about it, but we gotta look into it.
But everything else works in the thing.
Yeah. What are you talking about? The Southern Eyes?
Mm-hmm.
You just gotta add a number at the end.
Understood.
So just add 10.
Do me a favor. Can you look at that real quick?
Yeah.
All right. Let me know. All right. So here's an interesting idea. So for those that don't know, Mike and I spent a long time doing these giveaways. In fact, true statement, we gave out $1 million in cash and electronics in a year and a half or so, or not a year and a half, little less than a year and a half.
Less than a year and a half, yeah.
Back
a little
to-
more than a year, less than a year and a half.
Right. Back to all of our members. We gave $1 million back to all of our members. True or false, guys? True or false? If you've been a member of TTG, true or false? Did we or did we not do that? Let us know. True or false? Yay or nay? It is 100% true.
Yep, sure is.
It is 100% true. And then we stopped doing it for a while. We stopped doing it for a while for many reasons. We had people that so what we would do is every time we reached a certain amount of members, we would give away a certain amount of annual members. We would give away $30,000. Everything. 1 second. Sorry. Every time we had a certain amount of lifetime members, we would give away $50,000, right? And we would offer you the choice of, do you want a Tesla for 30 grand at the time, or do you want a new Porsche Macan? And nobody ever took the cars. Everybody always took the cash.
Every day.
Right? We did this for the better part of a year. For over a year. Recently, we've been giving a lot of thought to this. One of the reasons we took it away is we had 2 people win the money and then try and get a double your money back guarantee. That was something that was kind of disheartening.
Unreal.
The other side of it, we wanted to make sure. We wanted to make sure people were signing up for the right reasons, and as it worked out, a lot of the people that won were people that really needed the money, which was really great.
Yeah.
There was a lot of people that won that really needed the money, which was really fantastic.
The money was literally life-changing for some people.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, everyone on here, if you win 30, 50 grand, that's life-changing for a lot of people, for most people.
Hell yeah. For most people, that's life-changing.
Yeah. So we decided as a group that we are going to bring back cash giveaways. And here's how we're going to do it. So if you're not a member of True Trading Group, listen up, because are the winners still in the group? All of the winners except 2 are still in the group. 1 moment, excuse me. All right, so. Strecker, you are the man. Here's how we're going to do this. So it is official. TTG cash giveaways are back starting today.
Boom!
TTG cash giveaways are back starting today. Here's how this will work.
Boom!
You're getting a little excited now.
I didn't click it that time, Joe.
I don't know.
All right, here's how we're going to do this. We're going to do this a little bit differently than we did before. We're going to give more people a chance to win. The way this is going to work is this. Every time True Trading Group gets 600 annual signups, that may sound like a big number. Trust me, it is not. We will go through that fairly quickly. Every time we get 600 new signups in combination, we'll also allow renewals in there. So if we get 400 new signups in a month and 200 renewals, congratulations, that counts as 600 signups. Stella did not get it, which means that we need to do this again tomorrow.
Oh, it's the second time in a row. You guys are killing us.
All right. So let me go back to what I was saying. Every time 600 people sign up, or we get, whatever it is between 600 signups and renewals, we will give away $10,000. That's going to be $1,000 to 10 people each. We want to give more people a chance to win. Okay? Next. STR. Every time we get 500 signups for STR, 3 people will win $5,000 each. So we will give away $15,000. Then we have our 3 top tier memberships for anyone that's been here for a while that wants to get more time with us for cheaper. So buy 2 years, get 1 year free, whatever it is. We get a lot of people that sign up for that. Every time we get 500 of those signups, we will give 5 people $10,000 each. So that means at any given time, we are giving away 10 grand, 15 grand, and or $50,000. 3 different levels, 3 different ways to get there, spread out amongst more people. So instead of 1 person winning 50 grand, we're going to give 5 people $10,000. Instead of 1 person winning 15,000, we're going to give 3 people 5,000. Instead of 1 person winning 10,000, we're going to give 10 people $1,000. That's how we're going to do it. And all of it counts right now. And all you have to do to be a part of this, right? All you have to do to be a part of this is sign up for True Trading Group. Because all members will be able to register to be in these in at least one of these giveaways. The membership clock, the counter, starts right now.
Hey, you.
So how many do we get tonight?
2.
2. And we'll
3,
include
3,
everything
3.
from today as well.
3, Adam. I think it was McCall, Camille, and Vernon.
All right, and let me see what we got from today. And I'll just add that, and we'll start putting this back on everyone's dashboard as well.
Sunday. No.
1. $30, including the 2 here, so 30.
Sweet.
And if you're a lifetime member of True Trading Group, if you're one of the fortunate few, you can participate in each one of these giveaways as they come due. If you're part of the 10K plus club, you automatically get 2 entries in every single giveaway. So the clock or the amount all starts right now. We got 600 minus 28 is how much, Michael? 572?
Yes.
572 more spots to the first $10,000 giveaway. You have to be a member to participate in these giveaways. If you sign up for an annual membership for $800, at the very least, you will get to participate in the $10,000 giveaway. At the very least.
This is exciting.
Yes, everyone will have to register, but registration for the giveaways will be free. I mean, you're not going to need to pay for registration. So, yeah, there you go. No respin for tonight. We'll do it again tomorrow night. 2 new code words. 2 new code words for tomorrow.
Sorry, Stella. We had Claudia last night, did not send a text, and Stella today did not send a text.
Yeah. We all got to thank Strecker for reminding me of this today.
Nice.
Homie has some serious stroke inside of True Trading Group.
Everyone thank Strecker.
So right now we have, let me see something real quick. What's today, Michael?
Today's the 26th.
Wrong. It's the first day of the rest of our lives.
Yes,
give me 1 sec. I wanna see something.
Mm-hmm.
See, I got a little bit of a goal here.
Okay, what's your goal? I like when you have goals.
Thank you. You see this number on the screen?
Mm-hmm.
11,048. That is the amount of members inside of True Trading Group right now.
Okay.
Now, let's see here.
Yes, Chris B. We are aware.
What did Crispy say?
Putin is not dead.
I mean, how do they know that? It's roughly 15. All right, 15 times. I want to get to 20,000 members by this time next year. That's 8,952 more to go. 7th and Madison, does it only pick women's names? No. It'll pick men's names too. Your dad's name came up a little bit ago.
It was just two people.
It's all right. His dad's name came up the other day. So 8,952. Do you think, let's see. I'm thinking. See, I think between June 26 right now and June 26 next year, Mike, I think we could give away another $1 million.
You think so?
I do. I know you don't. I know. But I think we can.
I guess anything is possible.
Mm-hmm.
No, the same person cannot win multiple times.
No. I think that we can give away another $1 million back to members between now and this time next year. And this time next year, we're sitting at 20,000 members, and our members received another $1 million in cash back to them.
That'd be awesome. I like the goal.
This part of the thing is not rehearsed.
No.
I think it's a pretty realistic. I think that it can be a pretty realistic goal, especially because we're changing the entire way an annual membership is set up.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's possible. Got to dream big, man. We did it once. We can do it again.
What do you guys think?
We're definitely not including trial members, Lewis.
Keep joking. It's a big goal, but I think it can be done. Joe, throw up a poll if members think that we should try for it.
Marlon says no thanks.
Huh?
Marlon Says no thanks.
All right, so maybe he doesn't want it.
They don't. They said no thanks.
Okay.
TG Sunshine, I love you.
I don't know.
I think we need Phyllis. Phyllis, I feel like you would fit so well.
Phyllis used to be a member, Mike.
Oh, that's why I knew it. I had good vibes. I had good vibes from Phyllis. Phyllis, you got to come back home. Damn it, Justin Gray. No, I'm only kidding. I clicked no, but I meant to click yes. It's okay. Yeah, Carlos, looking forward to it, man. Join up.
Let me see. Let me see what we got here. We got 170 people that voted. 95% said yes.
Way to go, Robert. Way to go. No, Rhino, I'm not. No, those are not part of the giveaway.
It might be.
Not part of the giveaway.
Ed Deaton says you can write it off on your taxes. Well, not all of it. %94 said yes.
It's going down. They don't want it.
Damn. All right. All right. That means we got to change the membership up tomorrow. All right. Let's do it. Let's try.
Cool. Let's do it. The big changes coming to True Trading Group, folks. Changes to the annual membership and giveaways galore.
Worst case scenario, we don't hit the million, but we give, we do a bunch of these giveaways.
I like your style, Lone Tan.
Yeah, Lone Tan is awesome.
I like your style. All right, cool. Well, we've got opportunity for people to join right now, and we'll keep that counter going for the giveaway.
Yeah. What did I say? 30?
From today.
No, 32?
28?
28. Yeah.
28. Yeah, 28 people. So 572 until our first giveaway. So 572 spots to go before our first giveaway. Anyone that joins here this evening, obviously you will be included and have a chance at that giveaway. All right. So again, you guys can go to ttgoffer.com. You will use the coupon code. You have to manually type it in yourself, TTG121, click apply code. The price will then drop down 63% to $800 for the entire year. All right. Again, that's ttgoffer.com, TTG121 coupon code. What I'll do now is I'll actually show everybody what the platform looks like so you guys can see what the $800 will actually get you. So if you're not interested in a membership at all, you guys can sign off the live. But before you go, make sure you subscribe, smash the like button, and turn on your notifications. Let me show you guys what everything actually looks like, so you guys can see the platform a bit. You're going to get our chat room, obviously, right? Chat rooms where the mods and I share our screen. We're live in the mic. We're calling out trades. We're with you from pre-market through to the close. We're not gone after an hour and you're left to fend for yourself. We're with you guys the entire day. You've also got the mobile app that lets you see the screen share, listen to the audio commentary, and get real-time push notifications when mods enter and exit trades. You can follow along with what we're doing in chat, even if you're not in front of your computer. You have a cell phone, you're good. 2 small private study group sessions with our mods to help speed up that learning curve. Benzinga Pros, real-time newsfeed, live breaking up to the second news alerts directly inside of chat, congressional trading data to track trades by Congress, insider trading to track trades by management. All of this is included, but if you went to Benzinga directly, you're going to spend over $1,000 a year for this. It is included with your True Trading Group membership when you join us for just $800. You're going to get TradingView's premium charting software. That's $600 a year if you go to TradingView. It's included when you join us for the $800. The Trade Idea scanner streams on our platform for you guys to use. It's the industry standard best scanner that's out there. Many of you may pay for this already. A simulator from ETNA lets you trade stocks, options, crypto, and futures with fake money, but real-time data so you can practice implementing what you're learning in the courses. A proprietary scanner lets you create your own custom scans. You got dark pool data, unusual options activity, and options flow, short data. All of this is included. You don't have to pay extra for it. It is included in the $800. A trading journal tracks your trading and breaks it down to the numbers and statistics. You can see what you're doing wrong. A social sentiment scanner tells you what's talked about most on social media. A stock profile tool gives you downloadable reports with analyst ratings on any stock that you are interested in. Watch a list from our moderators every day. Detailed watch lists tell you what stocks we're focused on with entry points and exit points. Then you have our courses. Now, the courses are a simplified and expanded upon version of the 3-month training that I received when I worked at the fund in New York. There's beginner courses, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, futures, you name it, we've got it. It is all included. There are no VIP courses that cost more money after you join. Every course is included for the $800. Then there's a video library with 600 hours of workshops and webinars covering different topics. You can watch the videos, but then you can also attend workshops in the future live as a full-time member. Now, gang, I can't guarantee that you're going to be successful just because you join True Trading Group, but what I can guarantee is if you join and actually utilize the platform you're subscribing to, go through the courses, pass the quizzes, attend the study group, and can't make the $800 membership fee back at least one time during your membership, then I will give you back $1,600.
Yeah, hang on. Put me big for a second. I'm gonna be real honest with everyone here. If you sign up for True Trading Group and over the course of 1 year you cannot cumulatively make $800 and you're really putting in an effort, you're going through courses, you're studying, you're attending workshops, you're identifying profitable trade setups, you're really going through it, and you cannot cumulatively make back $800 one time, we'll give you the double the money back, the double your money back guarantee. But you probably shouldn't be stock market's not for everybody.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
I mean, let's be real for a second.
It's there for peace of mind, but I really don't think that you guys are going to need it. We've only had to give a refund to 2.49% of our members. That's why we can offer you guys that deal, because our refund rate is 2.49. So if it was 15 or 20, we wouldn't be able to offer you double your money back. We're 5-star rated on Trustpilot with over 2,200 reviews, and 78% of our members have renewed their membership or have gone on to become lifetime members. And that's why we can offer.
Yeah, I mean, but really though, if in 1 year you can't make back a total of $800 cumulatively, then hi, you're the problem, it's you. But either way, let's just be real here for a second.
Mhm.
It's set. I mean, there are far dumber people that.
I don't know if dumb is the right word.
Well, I think that when you talk about what happened in 2020 and 2021 and some of the people that were trading then, I would say that maybe not they are dumb, but some of the trades that they were doing were dumb. The behavior was not really conducive to much. It was not very intelligent, trading.
It was not.
So the point that I'm trying to make is that even a broken clock is right twice a day.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to be the brightest bulb, the sharpest tool in the shed, the brightest bulb in the box. Like you don't. That's not even the right saying, because I'm not even the sharpest tool in the shed. But I'm saying this is not rocket science. The bar is set so incredibly low for you to become successful, with what it is that we're doing. I don't know. I almost feel like that the double your money back guarantee is cool, but at the same time, I kind of feel like, what kind of people are we attracting with that?
People that are scared to lose money. People that have been scammed by somebody in the past. People that maybe want to learn, but don't want to lose anymore. I don't know.
I hear you, but I guess what I'm saying is, like, it's a comforting thing to have, and I'm glad that we do it for now. I'm just kind of like who's actually signing up because of that?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if someone joins just because we have that. I don't know. Like, would people have still joined without it? I don't know.
Ask them and be honest. Did the double your money back guarantee influence your decision to sign up for True Trading Group?
Yeah, that's actually, guys, could you do me a favor? Just type the number 1 in chat if the double your money back guarantee was like the solidifying reason why you joined. Like, without the double your money back guarantee, you would not have joined. Type the number 1 if without the if we did not offer a double your money back guarantee, if you would not have joined. Type the number 1. Be honest, please. Be honest. I want to. We'll see. We'll see if that is something that actually. We'll see if that's something that actually, here. It influenced, but it was not the reason. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, nobody. Nobody has typed the number 1.
Yeah. I'm just saying, I think that, when people sign up for True Trading Group, they're not thinking about a double your money back guarantee. They're thinking about, I really need this to work.
Yeah. I think that's what Woody, I think, just said it really good. Woody said it probably wasn't the deciding factor, but it really did help to know that you had that much faith in your program. Like, that we believe so much in this platform that we're willing to offer that, That makes sense. I think it just shows our faith in what it is that we're offering. Like, we're willing to put our money behind it. We put our money where our mouth is. I think that is that's probably more of the deciding factor. It's probably not that, if I don't make it, I can get the double. I think the deciding factor is, wow, these guys are that confident in their platform that they're willing to offer that. So that says a lot about, our belief in the company and the platform that we've created. I think it shows more about our confidence level, and then someone being, comfortable because of that. I think probably is a bigger factor than just the actual double itself. You know what I mean? So.
All
So
right.
yeah, guys, go to what's up? You gonna say something?
Nope.
Yep. So guys, go to ttgoffer.com. All right. Use that coupon code TTG121. Click apply code. The price will then drop to $800. You guys get all the courses. You guys get all the tools. If you have any questions, text us. If you used to be a member or used to be a trial, you also have to text us 786-505-4049. Phone number's right down there at the bottom of your screen, folks. So with that wraps up and concludes our live. So some great, exciting news. So we're giving away $500 tomorrow. That's now this. Stella did not send the text message. So we will be doing the $500 giveaway again tomorrow. 2 new code words will be issued tomorrow afternoon. So we'll be back on the live tomorrow for a shot at $500. And some exciting news. The giveaways are back, baby. The giveaways are back. Excited for it. So guys, go to ttgoffer.com, use the code TTG121, get your butts in chat. All right. I'll see you guys all in chat tomorrow, and I'll continue to update you on the positions that we've got. Like you said, Shy with Alphabet and me with Carvana, and we'll update you guys on how those positions go. All right. See you guys all in chat tomorrow, folks. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, turn on your notifications. I'll see you all in chat. Take care, everybody.